Yo. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, good. Pop out the chat. Copy. Oh, there we go. How did it do that? Yo, yo. Harry! Harry Potter! Harry! Hello! Hello, Beatrice! Hello from Brazil! Is hello in Portuguese still... Dude, this is gonna sound... I'm whitewashed as can't be, dude. Is hello in Portuguese still... Hola? I think so. I think they share the same properties, right? Or is it ciao? No, did they say ciao? No, that's bye, right? Oh gosh, I'm such an idiot. Uncultured swine, me. Oh no. Come on, Mike, get cultured. Oh no. Oh yes, it is. Ah. Now, okay. Okay. So, OI. So, I can say this one of two ways. Now, there's no you in the middle, so it's not we, right? Is it literally like oi? Is it like as it is as it? Hopefully. That's awesome. Thanks so much for the lesson. Doing Duolingo over here. Always when I say Duolingo, I think it's like Dua Lipa. Duolingo. Duolingo, I think, yeah. Ah, nice. What you been programming? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you for joining me here. What you've been up to lately? Um, how have people projects been going? Let's go ahead and get the TTS going here. Nice. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Let's start the Twitch and let's open up our project. Dun-da-da-da. Okay. Here we are. All right. All right, everybody. Welcome back in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's get the lights going. Oh, we got an appearance from Mrs. Kitty. She wants to say hello. Miss Kitty. Let there be light. Okay, don't run away. Shut the window. Oh, no, no, don't be scared. Don't do it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into today. So, hello, welcome. My name is Michael. I hope you're having a good day today. We are back. Gonna be doing some more programming. What do you know? um, you know, man, we gotta maybe break it up here on the stream. I feel like we be doing the same things every single time, but you know that's what people want. That's the grind don't stop. We're like a free agent in basketball. We're on the sidelines waiting to be picked up by a team. We're waiting for our name to be called, so we got to make sure our skills are sharp, so we're ready to go. Anywho, I hope you guys are having a good day today. Today is August 19th. Let me know if that fan in the background is too loud. Let me turn it down. All right.
Panva says, are you planning on getting a job or just like coding for fun and projects?
Hey, Panva. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the question. You're awesome. I appreciate you. I currently work as a chemist, formulation chemist, but I am not opposed to being a dev. I really enjoy coding. I really like building projects, building things in general. I build projects, just physical science projects right now. But I've been, I guess, come to kind of have a natural knack for it and picking up some stuff and for practicing, and I really like it. I think I could help out a team if I
Insomniac
get given
says,
a
we still
chance.
scrapping?
But yeah, but I had a job interview for a software engineer dev, and they rejected me. It was a software engineer chemist position, and did not get it. They did not think I was up to par with coding skills. I was really nervous in the interview, and I guess I didn't do that great looking back. But uh, I know I know I'm better than what they said. That's for sure. I didn't take it really to heart because I knew that they wasn't a fair really judgment. The setting is really annoying. It's not really a reflection of what you can do, and in my
Insomniac
experience,
says, software engineer and a chemist?
yeah, it was a software engineer chemistry, software engineer, and they didn't ask me a single question about chemistry. So it was pretty much just like a scripter, pretty much yeah. So it's all right. I mean, we'd only been teaching ourselves for a year, so I can't be too hard on myself. People have been going to school for this stuff and have been struggling to find work in the field, so we gave it a fair shot. At least we got that far. Yeah, dude, I was pretty butthurt. I was pretty pissed. I didn't stream for like 3, 4 days afterwards because I was so depressed. But yeah, man, I was like sick beforehand though. I was like throwing up. I couldn't stop like moving. I had to go on like I walked around the block like 25 times. Yeah, it was a rough week for me. Not really making me want to do it again. I'm hoping that maybe one day someone will stop in on this stream and like what I do here and see that I do
Insomniac
this
says
every
they
day and
want to
it's like,
build a software for chemistry. I think if you look up similar software, you could have looked up the tech stack.
yeah, potentially. So yeah, and it was anyways, but I lost my train of thought. Sorry, you had to remind me where I was. Anywho, so we are back doing some scraping, scrapping, whatever you want to call it. So this is our current program where we open up our Depop page, we go through, we load all the products that are lazily loaded to the page, and so we can make sure that they're all there.
Insomniac says, I had 40 interviews before landing a job. Trust the process.
And so I then we then go through the ones that we found, just the 6 tester ones that I have for right now that have the proper descriptions that we need to parse out the information, and we successfully get out all of the information and create these 6 objects, which is really awesome. So I'm really happy that we've been able to do that so far, but I'm going to try to revamp this project even further. Um, I'm going to shout out. Let's give a shout out here. Shout out if you guys aren't in the Discord. The Discord is a great place to be. We share a lot of cool stuff in here. Ask questions. I got all my resources. I give to you guys from every book I've read and course I've taken. Breakdowns, kind of more the inside scoop for free. Everything I do is for free. So, speaking of which, like the stream. Anywho, shout out to Xenotime on Discord. Shout out you, my guy. We we had similar ideas about how we want about kind of going about the speed of this project and potentially just bypassing this parse product page portion. the second part where we go and look up each product page, asynchronously and whatnot. And we could really just do this with just this check response function that we've been running, checking the responses and generating the products given the responses, kind of intersecting those network responses that are received, that are sending the JSON and all the data to Depop. And so what we can do is, as a business, we can set a standard. Now you might be saying, well, why, what do you mean? Why are we even doing this in the first place? Let me back it up. So we're doing this in the first place because the front-facing information, or the public information on the homepage, the Depop we are intersecting, doesn't have all of the information for the product that we're needing, right? We're wanting to really keep this one-to-one with our website and Depop to make sure everything aligns. And so this is how I'm gonna kind of automate it to do it. So that's why we had to actually go through and go open up each product individually and get even more information from it that way. Now, what if we just, as a business, come up with a like a structure or a concrete mechanism for how we structure our descriptions? So as you can see here, we are setting the description to none. And what we could do is we can actually intersect the description at this point, but I'm just choosing to do it later, because we can as well. So what I could do here is actually intersect the description and parse it for the information we're needing. Now, we would have to, as a business, like I said before, is concretely, or however you would describe it, we would have to set that information in the description in a concrete fashion so we can regex it and get it out, right? So that's what we're currently doing for the item number, for the BRC item number, the internal item number, to identify the product on the Depop page to the internal system and to link it together. So why not just kind of continue that trend? And then what we could do is, I was thinking, okay, well, it might be annoying to having to go through and copy this template description, which has the title, the description of it, actually, the size, the condition, the brand. It might be kind of annoying to go through and do this again and have to write it every time you want to post. So what I thought of we could do is we could easily actually just extract all this information out ourselves when we load the item on initial buy, and then we can just automatically write a string of this description and set it as the description of the item so that we can reuse it, like the listing description, right? Which will be kind of cool, I think. So let me know what you guys think about that. Shout out to Xenotime on there. Anyways, let's go ahead and kick this off today. So I got a pot pie in the oven. So once that comes out, I will have to step away and grab it real quick because I am starving. Okay, let's go ahead and listing information, right? So this is going to be, I'm going to say description, and then I'm going to say listing. I'm going to say Depop description. Right, so this would be the
Tim
description.
says, Mike, my Nvidia stock took a beating today.
Yeah, dude, my portfolio got swashed today. It's alright, man. Dude, the volatility that I've experienced in these past 4 years since I started trading, I've kind of experienced the worst of it, dude. Honestly, COVID crash, presidential crashes. I haven't seen I've been through the ringer, so my my risk tolerance here is it's been tried and tested. So days like today, I just throw my cash in and start buying and increase my buys how I see fit accordingly into my levels and yeah, keep riding, dude. Only 26 years old, so we got quite a ways to go. um, anyways, so Depop description, right? This is going to be a stir or a type of none, right? So let me just add this in here, right? Depop description.
Tim says thank you for your wise advice on had 3S Saw says what happened in the markets didn't look like such a volatile day.
Well, like tech stocks just got swashed. Probably not some other sectors, but like big tech just got absolutely obliterated. AMD's down like $15 off highs here in like a week. AMD, dude, that thing, man, dude. I've made some good money off AMD. I've never lost money on. I've never sold for a loss, but I've like lost, like, not like unrealized money, right? And that thing just, oh my
That
gosh,
3S Saw
it
says what
goes from
percent
a
drops
hundred
are we
bucks all the
talking
way up to
about?
$200 to $85 to 150. It is just like now. Luckily, I've been smart enough. I don't know if it's smart, you could say. I'm gonna see how smart it is come tax time. Oof. But luckily, I've been smart enough to establish these levels and kind of just through my just watching them and just every single day studying the stock, some of these stocks I watch, and I've been able to sell and on these kind of play these ups and downs, like buy in, sell, buy back in, sell. I've ping ponged quite a few times, and so I've been destroying the spy here. Knock on some wood. I throw some stock plays in my Discord every once in a while for it's just for
Had
fun.
3S Saw says are you in the US might wanna look at the wash trading rules. So not sure it's gonna help taxes.
No, I don't sell for losses on my shares. Um, well, wash, right?
Had 3S Saw says oh I misunderstood then.
No, no, no. We buy stock. Well, I mean, I sold options for losses, but that's just gambling for fun. Uh, but obviously, you gotta be careful. Okay, so Depop description. Um, I mean, this isn't really doing much for us, but I might have to go through and edit these because it's just like ridiculously ugly. But um, okay. So what was our goal here today? Yeah. So we're getting description. Now the thing is I can't do this. I don't have access to the Depop account at the moment. My lady friend does. So I have to have her go in and set this description. But okay, so we're gonna write a function then. Let's just write some stuff here. Okay, so we can at least write some pre-built functions here to kind of insert in at a later time. So let's do parse description. Parse Depop.
Insomniac says, what are you gonna do with this data? Create a front end. Harry says, I'm waiting to buy an item from Depop.
Hey, nice, dude. Yeah, we'll have to. We're gonna like officially. We're kind of like
Tim
doing an
says,
official
don't
like
snipe me,
rebrand.
Harry.
Yeah, I have to get some more like unisex clothing for y'all. It's mainly like a feminine brand right now, kind of because it is my girlfriend's kind of brand, and but we are transitioning to more like unisex and men's clothing as well, as I've been kind of getting more involved and doing some curating as well. And so, but dude, I used to go. I mean, in college, that's all I would go hit the thrift and sell clothes for spare money all the time. But I mainly kept a lot of my stuff. I got way too many clothes that I don't wear. Vintage clothes I don't wear. I wear the same 5 t-shirts over and over again, the same hat every single day. Brag. Programmer stuff. Programmer things. Okay, so description. Depop. Description. Is gonna be of type stir, right? So we're gonna return a dictionary. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do is results is equal to a dictionary.
Insomniac says same here, 4 boxers, 4 shirts all week, all year. Ray says hello, Mike and everyone.
Yeah, dude, 4 boxers, unwashed over and over again. Come on, Insomniac, come on, man. Come on. Don't be like that. No, I'm kidding. No shower, no nothing.
Had 3S Saw says how long you been programming. Tim says I have like a lineup of my 10 favorite shirts and 50 in storage.
Yeah, Tim, I gotta hook you up with like a
Insomniac
shirt.
says washed.
I've been programming or teaching myself on this channel for a little over a year. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been doing as much
Tim
reading
says
as I
hi,
would
Mr.
like.
Butler too.
I've been honestly just doing. I really need to ask you guys, dude. How do people find time to work a full-time job, make projects, and then also read? Like, dude, like I have to alternate days on the MIT projects, and I can't.
Had 3S Saw says they
Dude,
don't.
they don't. I don't get it, man. Like it's so frustrating. Like I want to like really the reading is where I've learned the most stuff and like really solidified my stuff, but it's so frustrating, man. So we'll say BRC ID. This is gonna be we're gonna have
Tim says Mike I gonna be absolutely cooked when he has a Mike Jr.
Yeah, dude, no way. I
Insomniac
don't.
says, I learn hands-on most of the time. I learn while doing the project. Had 3S Saw says don't stress about it. You putting in a lot more effort than 99% of people.
Thanks, bro. I really appreciate you. Those are kind words. You're awesome, my guy. So we're gonna have just none here for right now. Okay, so then what are we going? We're building like a where we're gonna fill in information here. Now, what do we want to fill in? We're gonna parse the Birdie Rose Close ID out of the description. We're gonna parse the title. We're gonna parse the we don't need the item description already because we're gonna have that. Dude, am I tripping? Why even do this? Think about it. Why even do this? If we're already getting the Birdie Rose Close item number out of it, we can query our database and just get the information remaining and fill it in. But I mean, like, if anything is not matching, I mean, if anything's not matching between the two, then obviously there's a problem. But would there ever be a case where that happens? Now, well, no. So what if we just make everything, you have to give everything up front, and then everything else happens for you? So if you just do a little bit of work up front, it takes care of a lot of work for you at the end, on the back end. And what I mean by that is, let's have a discussion here. Let me know what you guys think. We're building this as a team here on stream. So if we have some sort of form, right? We're giving a new item.
Insomniac says, SWE 101 I was said, draw a flowchart, system design and keep changing until it works.
Right? Right? So if we have a new product, like we bought a new product, so we bought right, bought, let's just say bought shirt. Okay. We'll kind of color code this. So we'll do actions are in blue, like blue. So bought, and then we'll have this be shirt, right?
Insomniac
variable.
says, use Excalidraw.
Right. So we bought a shirt. That's our action. Okay. Well, what all information do we need to extract out of this? Well, you have, so you're going to fill out acquisition form, right? Some sort of form. Fill out the acquisition form. Okay? For shirt. My pot pie is done. Give me 1 second. All right, got some stuff here. Oh boy. Watch out, Miss Daddy, coming in. All right. Pot pie. Looks good. Looks real good. All right. Let's cut this bad boy open. Woo! Look at that. Steaming. Cheers, mates. Cheers. Okay, so you fill out the acquisition form for a shirt. Let me
Harry
use...
says, did you add a recommendation system on Depop?
Hold up. recommendation system. We in early stages, Harry. We're not there. We're not there yet. We're trying. He wants those features. He wants them now. We got shareholders. Our stakeholders need new features.
Tim says you gotta give us the brand Mike. We want to be like Mike.
The brand? I show you guys the Depop all the time. It's on. I show you guys it's the site. Birdie Rose Clothes. Okay. So let's go product flow map. Okay, so
Tim says the brand of the pie.
oh, Marie Callender's. It's just the Marie Callender's like 8-pack at Costco. It was on sale. It was on sale. Whew. I can tell this is gonna burn my mouth. I can't. Okay, so purchase. No. Acquire.
Beatrice says what make you want to study programming or get curious about it.
I have a degree in human biology and chemistry, and I wanted to just, get more skills. And I've always been interested in computers and math, and yeah, I wanted to keep going. I was tired of just doing nothing after work. But now I've gotten to the point where all I do is something after work, so I've maybe gone too far. Okay, so acquire product from vendor. Okay. So acquire product from vendor. Okay, 2. Okay, so a product has the following information: a title. No, so we'll wait on this. 2, we acquired the product from the vendor. 2, what's going on? We enter product oh my gosh information into the acquisition form. Okay, so what information does a product have? Well, we know it has a title. This is a string.
Insomniac says, is this B2B?
B2C, business to consumer. Butt to butt. Okay, so a title.
Austin says, hello.
Which is a string. Right, it's pretty self-explanatory, whatever. We have, okay, what else do you need to give it? Oh my gosh, I hate this. System design is so boring, but it's necessary, because if we don't do this now, it's really boring later.
Who is the vendor here? Depop?
No, wherever you, thrift store. Donation, wherever we acquire. This is for our end, internal. Okay, so title is going to be a string. Okay, what else does a product have? Let's quickly drag over our product and let's just make it easy on ourselves. So you provide a size, which is a string. You provide a condition, which is a string. You provide a brand, which is a string. You provide a
Insomniac says, okay, buyer house kind of stuff. You bulk
description,
procure and then sell it
which
to
is a
customers.
string. And you have a clothing type, which is also a string. Okay, so these are like products. So you have a couple of sections here. You have like physical characteristics, I guess. We have now I call these internals. So these are all so actually we'll say user input, right? We'll say user input. Yeah, I guess. You input this information. You also need to input the cost of good, so how much you bought it for, which will be of type float. I mean, we're not going to really do much with that now, but we could later.
Had 3S sauce SG2G. Have a
put
good
the
rest of
source.
day.
Later, Hades. Appreciate you coming in, man. You're awesome. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. Woo! Ha ha ha! Yo, Austin, how's it going? Source. Or so this is like vendor. Or source, like I guess. Which is a string. And then acquisition date, which is a string. Okay. Now,
Insomniac says, supplier vendor.
yeah, vendor, right? It's probably the better word.
Insomniac says, PO date.
Supplier vendor. Okay.
Sinric says flask. Insomniac says or goods received date.
Okay, so we have pricing info. So this is sub price and total price. So we're doing this. So the thing is what we do is when we get items is we sell them on Instagram first. So that's the first place that a new item is listed. And so if you want to get like exclusive, like first serve, then you gotta be on the Instagram for the shock drops, right? So that being said, it's kind of more of like a one price all. So I guess we could say sub price is that, and then total price is that.
Insomniac says, any markup pricing?
So I guess what we could do is we could say, let's do pricing. Oh, how can I do comments? I don't think I can. So pricing. So we have subtotal, which is going to be a float. You have so subtotal is the amount paid for the item. Amount of the item. Discount, I guess.
Insomniac says, tax.
See, I don't worry about tax. I have, see, when you sell an item on Depop, I have to ask my girlfriend, but when she sells an item, she sells an item for this amount. She sells an item for this amount, and Depop then applies hold on, let me see if I can message her.
Insomniac says, buying price, selling price, markup, gross margin, final price with % of discount applied.
I need to ask you something. Oh, okay, she read it. Let's see if she'll respond. When you sell an item on Depop, what all is in the pricing? The listing price less a Depop fee? Do we see any tax or shipping stuff? Or is that all invisible? And baked in. Let's see here. Let's get some tunes going. Gotta get some tunes, my bad, y'all. Where's my tunes?
Insomniac says, mostly all price tax reasons if you get bigger lol.
Well, I'm only focusing on this platform, what we currently sell on. We'll handle other things when we get there. Let's see what she says here. She might not respond again. She is at work. Okay, let's drag this off to the side.
Ali says ain't no way.
And let's keep going. Okay, so subtotal sticker price.
Harry says, are there boxers
What should I
available
say?
on Depop?
Are there boxers? What the heck? What the heck? Where's my sound? Can't hear anything.
Insomniac says, your buying
Ain't no
price
way.
will include transportation cost. So when you sell to
going
customers,
on?
you
I
need
can't
to
hear
add
my
that to the
sound.
customer's final purchasing price.
What happened? Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Let's try this again. Oh, title of those AirPods, brutal. There we go. I think we're back now. Okay. Ah, here we go. Finally. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Nah, dude. So Depop handles a lot of like all that for us. That's why we use the service. So we're tailoring it to this portion. So let's just keep going. Okay, so I just need to know exactly what they show us on that invoice. Okay, so we'll say like at least for the Instagram, all we do is offer one price and then we charge a shipping charge. So I guess we will have a shipping charge, right? That we charge for the item with including the item. So that'll give you a total. So then I guess you will have a total. You'll have a total price. So subtotal. So I guess this will be cost equal, say. I kind of want to call it like sticker price. Right. I kind of want to like. This is how much you are selling the item for. This is any discount that you applied across the entire onto the item. It's kind of dumb though, because like I'm trying to see if I really care to record this, because like if I say the item is 20 bucks, okay, then I say okay, it's 10% off, so 18 bucks. Well, isn't that now just my sticker price? Like, does it really matter to record reduction in price at the end of the day? I mean, if you really care about recording deep metrics like that, but I think it's really relevant to this right now. So sticker price, so like should we go to the orb and have a discussion? Yeah, Depop directly handles the ship. No, but we don't. We ship, but they give us a label. They handle they have partnerships with their shipping. Okay, so, crap. Why is this so hard? Let's have a conversation. Hello. I'm going over some system design for my product flow map of my Birdie Rose Close script and project. I am trying to put together a flow map, like I said, of the product life cycle. So, and I'm trying to detail it as such, or in depth, I guess. So, the first step in the product flow map is you acquire a product from a vendor, whether that be Goodwill or some thrift store or someone donated it, whatever. Cool. You have a product. Now, you enter that product into some sort of form that will later be created within the system. and you provide some information about the product so that we can create it in the database. So some user input that is required is the title, the size, the condition, the brand, a description of the item, the clothing type of the item, the cost of the good, the supplier/vendor, and the date you acquired it. Right up front, those are kind of all the things that you need to give it at that point in time. Now, I'm trying to figure out some additional information such as pricing. So we offer items in one of two ways. First, we sell items offered through shock drops on Instagram to have first come, first serve to our most loyal customers that follow on Instagram. Stuff that does not sell there, we then feed onto the Depop to continue with the shelf life on a new platform with a lot more buyers and exposure. So for pricing, I'm trying to see if we really need to get really detailed here or just keep it kind of vague. So on Instagram, at least, we sell it for an amount. We charge a $5 per item shipping charge, no matter what. No, per order shipping charge is $5, just standard. And the item has a price. Now, if we discount it, now we could record the discount, but do we really care? I'm not sure, because let's say we have an item for $20 and we discount it $2 to 18. Well, that 18 just becomes the sticker price, right? So I'm not really sure if it really matters. Now, so Instagram is pretty easy. You just have basically a sticker price, a shipping charge, and move on. Now, I am trying to figure out, the Depop side of things, right? Where we go over some information regarding, I'm not sure what Depop, so Depop, when you post an item, it has an initial price, and then you can keep discounting it from there, but it retains its original price in the Depop system. Now, I don't really care, though, like I said, about the discounts at the end of the day. I just care how much I sold it for, basically, and then how much, because that's really all that matters. The rest is kind of just trivial data for helping you, adjust your pricing and whatnot. But, so, should I just keep basically... Now, also, sorry, I keep going back and forth, but Depop has a seller fee that they apply. So you have a sticker price, or whatever you sold it for, less a seller fee. Does Depop charge anything else that you know of, that you can think of, or how does that work? I'm gonna get some feedback from my seller actually later, but I wanted your opinion. Now, I don't actually think, maybe I don't care about the shipping charge on a per item basis, because it is, well, yeah, the shipping charge is baked into the cost of the good, right? Now it is, so, but we kind of extrapolate shipping across different multiple items if bundled together and whatnot, which makes things kind of difficult as well. But I'm just trying to find kind of a basic, easy structure to just get something started, and we can expand into more nuances kind of later. So I guess we have a subtotal, which would resemble the sticker price. We have a selling fee or a platform fee, whatever said platform takes away from us. And then we would have a total that we would then receive. For my business purposes, we don't really care what Depop is charging the customer, whether they have a markup for a Depop fee on their end, because we just care about our invoice on our end for our accounting records, right? Now, let's start with from there. That was a long quote. How many leak code questions have I done so far? About like 100. Hello, I'm going over. Okay, yeah, that's my problem. Whatever. You're essentially trying to design the product lifecycle and accounting flow, and that's simple enough to start, but extensive later, and you want to capture nuances. But let me break this into a flow map and data model suggestions breakdown. Okay, so this would be good. So, product lifecycle flow map high level. So, acquisition. Oh, nice. That'd be fun for like an event we did. It's summertime. Does LeetCode exist, Tim, in the summer? Is LeetCode servers even running in the summer? No. Okay, this is good. Why didn't ChatGPT is so helpful for these just like these breakdown structures. Honestly, I don't copy and paste much from GPT, but I will copy and paste these kind of like just verbal things that are just way faster than me just typing out myself. So, right, acquisition. Let me take out all these guys. I gotta learn some shortcuts to where I can do that faster. Okay. Okay, so acquisition, where we have a source, goodwill, thrift, donation, consignment, etc. And you have an input form. You have title, size, condition, brand, description, clothing type. You have a cost of good, vendor/source, and the acquisition date. The system assigns a Birdie Rose Clothes ID, which is unique, perfect. And the product status becomes in inventory. Bingo. Man. My favorite band? Favorite band. I like Neck Deep. I like I'm really bad at favorite bands. Probably like Loverboy. I like Loverboy a lot. Okay, so then we have so acquisition, right? Perfect. Next. Oh gosh, really went ham here. A listing, deep platform decision. First pass, Instagram struct, drop if sold, record Instagram sell date. Okay, so we have this. Listing, platform decision. So first pass, Instagram shock drop. If sold, right, record as Instagram sale. It's a sale platform. Okay. If unsold, status updates to listed and product flows to Depop. So here we'll say list date, listing date, listing date is recorded, right? Only in Python right now. I learned a little bit of C in the Harvard CS50X course, but I haven't really done much with that as I kind of just going, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And then, but yeah. How long you been working? I've been teaching myself for a little over a year now on the stream. Okay. So Instagram, sticker price equals the base item price. Discounts don't matter. Final price equals what the customer pays. Fixed shipping fee, $5 per order. No platform fee unless you take payments through PayPal/Venmo with small processing fees. We're deciding if you want to model that in later. Sale recorded as subtotal. Sticker, shipping fee, total paid. Got you. So we have pricing structure here. Whoops. So we'll take the pricing structure here on the Instagram. So pricing structure. Gotta get some shortcuts. This is brutal. Okay, so pricing structure. Okay. So Instagram, sticker price equals the base item price. Discounts don't matter. Final price equals what the customer paid for. Fixed shipping fee is $5 per order. No platform fee unless you make payments through this, which we were saying later. Sale recorded as subtotal. Sticker shipping fee, total paid. Okay, that sounds good to me. Now Depop, original listing price. Depop keeps this internally. Sale price equals what the seller for discounting is irrelevant unless you want pricing analytics. D% takes a 10% fee off the item price, not including shipping. PayPal is integrated, may take per transaction, varies by country, worth net payout equals sell price minus fees. Shipping, Depop either charges the buyer separately or lets you do free shipping, which reduces your margin. For your sales record stores. Okay. I'm self-taught. Self-taught, if you could say that. If you could even say that. Okay. So what rabbit hole did this take us down anyways? Oh boy. So we're parsing the description, which we're gonna auto set up for template. Got you. Okay, so then let's go ahead and say that it's getting hot. It's getting hot, 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 boys. Let's keep going. We gotta eat our pot pie. All right. Okay. So parse Depop description we have. We're gonna get the Birdie Rose ID. We're gonna get the title out. So, but the thing is did I even want to do this? No, because I think I wanted it all up front. So I don't even think I need to do this. What I can do. So what I can do actually, you guys, is we can create the product for what we know. And then here in the description, what we'll do is we'll do this description thing we did before. So here. Okay. So description equals to, so this is going to be, this is getting kind of messy here. A lot of stuff going on. Okay, sub price, total price. Platform fee. My brain's starting to hurt, you guys. Come on, Mike. Focus. You can do this. It's getting messy. How do people do really big projects? Okay, so what if we just, let's not do all this crap. Let's just, we can set these to right, we can set these to equal none. So you don't have to give any of them. Defaults to false. This also equals to none. So I'm not even going to give a title. We can give a sub price. So we will give a sub price. We'll give a total price. We don't need to give a size, condition, brand. We don't need to do any of this. We just need to know what it sold for on Depop and get the slug and its status and the Depop ID. We do need to get the Birdie Rose Close ID that we're going to parse from the description. So that stays. Depop ID stays. Slug stays. Sold stays. Status stays. Right? And then cost of good, that goes away, source goes away. date. We'll get out. We need this. So we need the sold date. So this is none if status So we'll have to, I'll do this one later. So platform Depop. Images. Okay. Nice. Okay, then we add the Depop listing. So Birdie Rose Close ID is going to get product description. We're going to go parse for VRC ID. Right. Right here. Okay, so we're gonna take basically this guy here. So given this description is none. No, so given description, we're gonna take this match, search the description, return this. And then we're also going to take my regular expression here. Okay, so master one. Okay, so if match else, no item number found. Okay. And then we're going to if matched BRC ID, and we're going to return CID. Okay. So now what I'll say is the guy else in return. Okay, so I'll do parse BRCID, that'll return this, we're kind of modifying so that we're, instead of opening product pages, we're going to just extract out information from the descriptions, and we're going to have the descriptions be auto-generated based upon the information set up in the class. Like, we don't even need to have it be like a template that we have to fill in like every single item. We could just copy it from our database. Okay, just copy the Depop description, and then just or we can maybe like have a program that generates a listing for the item, and so it's really easy just to create a Depop listing rather than just taking all of the manual labor out of kind of having to copy and paste, you know, the previous listing to the description and then filling in all the information to the new. We could just pull the information from the class and build our own string, and then we can parse out. Now the thing is though, is I thought about this, is that what if we just up front ask the user to insert the information that's needed when loading an item into the database? So you have to give all of the relevant information up front for a little bit of work up front, but then we don't even need to parse the description for anything other than the linkage item, which is the BRC ID, so we can map that back to our database and then fill in all of the rest of the stuff, which should already come from the other stuff. We can just say, oh, that's this item, right? Let's just fill in all of its missing information. Let's take all the Depop information and copy it over into the database now, right? Because we won't know all of the Depop information until we scrape it off first. I mean, because it is a little bit manual. There is no automated posting right now, right? So okay, so got you. So that'll do this and get out the BRC ID, right? And then what we can do is find the BRC, the item in our database that has this ID. And then fill in all the information from there. But I do need to take so product X is a add it to Depop listings. So we'll first say for product, we'll say if product in Depop listings, we're going to continue. Else we're going to go ahead and take the maker product. So now this will avoid like duplicating, doing multiple work over the same product. So now what we can do is also include the images equals to, and it's some sort of something here. All right, we have to have, so this is getting annoying. Okay, so let's say we have 6 products. So we need to have a save mechanism. So our product here, check status, images, a list of strings. Okay, so can I just go like this? Can I say import JSON? Right, and then can I say no. So the thing is I have to have a place where there's a file of products. Should I do CSV or should I do JSON? Probably JSON. So then should I do load products? This is print load these item numbers. Loaded Depop listings from the bottom. Okay, so if we set up load products given a file path in the form of a string. Okay, so we're going to say with open, or say try. We'll say with open file path in read mode, new lines as file. We're gonna say JSON or JSON. So with open as file, we're gonna say file content equals to JSON dot load deserialize file path a dot read supporting file path load string file okay. Okay, so then we'll say for, okay, so then we'll just say print file content here. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go def open or save products given the file path. Let's see if you said it. Okay, so we'll say save product, which will be, so with open so this says if it's not there in read mode it'll throw a file not found here. In write mode it'll create the file. Okay, so open file path in write mode. Okay, so we're gonna say we're gonna say for product. Okay, so for this is gonna be slug and product in Depop listings dot items. Right, Depop's listings is a set, which is a set of products. Okay. For product in Depop listings, right, we're going to How can you save all of them at once? Like, in terms of... Can we just dump the set? Curious, so well, actually I'll say this. Do this one. Can you dump class objects into JSON file? Let's try this one. Multiple objects first to the list. Got you. Okay, so we need to do... Yeah, so we'll do this product dict for product and Depop listings, I believe, right? Set. So there's a data type done. So you have the list comprehension of the set then. Okay, that's fine. And so I always forget, is the dict have a function call attached to it, or is it just decorated? Just decorated, okay. Okay. So we'll say print. Actually, we'll go like this. Say n is equal to the length of Depop listings. We'll say print saving n saving n products to file path. Okay, with open dump and I say print n products. Okay, end product saved successfully. Okay, cool. So So this will say if it's not there, it'll raise a value error. So I'll say try this except for a file not found. I'm going to print I want it to actually fail. I want it to raise it, right? So I'm gonna get some feedback on these two functions. Let's get some feedback here. Give some feedback on these guys. I don't want to catch the file not found. I want it to raise, by the way. You're on the right tracks. Okay. I think it's fine. Give me some suggestions, but nothing really crazy. Alright, so what we'll do image is going to be empty list. So this will still run. Check response, it'll still generate products. On hash will type dict. Oh, hold up. So if product ID in Depop listings, I think is what we need. One missing argument description, okay. My bad. So we need product description. Try again. Let's go. Oh my, hold on. What the heck just happened? Holy cow, we got quite the output. Found Depop it, let's see, okay. Oh, that's printing the description. Okay, gotcha. Here. else so I'm going to say product let's just remove that, I guess. 670. Nice. Come on. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let the bot cook. Let him go. Nice. Alright, that still works. Okay, so we're still getting... Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back up because we're already getting the I'm going to make sure that our function, we show this here. So I'm going to say description. I'm going to remove the parse for the description because we already have it. We'll say already added and parsed in check response. Okay. So now we should still get everything else. We should still fill it up. It should still work. Come on, show me the money. Show me the money. It should still work here. Come on. Everything should still be filled out. We're just getting the description in the first part rather than the second part. No. Come on. Ah. That's right, I'm already doing it, so I need to remove it from here. Because I'm already adding it. Description, BRC ID here. Oh, I'm not adding description, so now I'll do description equals to Depop description equals, no. Yeah. Come on, baby. Come to daddy. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, nice. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call here I'm gonna run save products given. Right, save products. I'm gonna go, I guess I'll bake into here the path, rather. Data base dot JSON. Just for testing real quick, just quick and scrappy here. All right, come on, come on. No. Product ID. What did I call strip on a product ID? Am I tripping? What am I doing? What am I doing? Come on, no brain. You call yourself a programmer? All right, there we go. We're back in business. We're back in business. Yo, what's up, Invid? How's it going? Are you getting the data for each individual page at the same time for all 100 plus items? No, just 6 at a time for this dummy 6 with this async. Why does that do that? Why does the description... Oh, that's right. That's right. 'Cause it has that in there. Oh, do we have database? Yes! Okay. A list of all of our objects. Let's go! Oh, nice. Isn't that so awesome? Look at all those. Look at all 6 of those. Oh, it saved them all. I didn't want them all. I just wanted the 6 to have the title. Oh. Just wanted the 6 with the title. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Yeah, I have a structure where I can get them. Structured products. Hmm. Ah. Okay, so what we're gonna do. Depop listings is gonna be come on, Mike. So parts for the Birdie Rose clothes. Make it leave nice strip. Load products and save products. Sorry, parse product page. Okay, so then I say if. So I get the product out via its slug. So I get the product. I remove it then from the Depop listings. I update the information for what I have here, and then I add it back in. And then let me also go like this. Let's add in a tester. We'll do testers equals to a list. We'll do dot append product. So we're only going to do this on the first 6 of them. So this parses the product page. Hold up. Okay, let me go like this. Let me just go like this. Okay, so then let me do this. Let's save the testers only. Alright, come on, save the testers. All right. Shit, there we go. Nice. Okay. Okay, now at this point in time, we can bypass this other thing and go into our saved database. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Watch this. I'm gonna edit these. Now, should I have a list or a dictionary of dictionaries? List of all of our objects. Or dictionary of dictionaries where each key of each object be the Birdie Rose Close ID. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so now what we can do, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna change some stuff here. I'm gonna fill in some information. So cost of good, let's make this 10.0. Oh. Okay, let's make this source. Goodwill. Acquisition date, let's make this 2025 dash let's make it today 8/19. List date, let's make this today as well. Ooh. Sold date today as well. Sold platform, let's say is, well, this is still available, so it's null. Images, let's say we have test.img. And Depop description is null for now. Okay. So we'll just do it for this one for now. Okay, so what we can do is now, instead of doing any of this, we'll open and we'll scroll to the bottom. We structure them like so. Okay, so we'll call loaded products is equal to load products, and I'm going to give a file path database.json. So we'll load products, so return the products back to us. So let me just print file content, see what happens. Okay, good. Got it. There's all the products. Great. So we'll say content equals this. For product and product and content. Right, we're going to product dot, how do you unpack, how to auto unpack dict quargs into a class. Okay, we'll go product. We'll go for dict and content. And then we're going to unpack it. Product. Add the product, and then we'll go loaded products is equal to a set. We'll add the products to the set, and then we're going to return the products. Going to print n is equal to the length of the loaded products. We'll say print n products oh crap. Ah, shoot. Load products. My bad. Wrong function I was in. Oh boy. Load products set. Add products in print. F end products loaded into system. Loaded from system. From database. From file. Okay. Return loaded products. Okay, so this will return loaded products. we're then going to say so I need to structure these products in a different way though. So save products, we'll save a dictionary where we're going to have the key be the product dot BRC ID, and the value be the product dict right, and that will, so now let's delete this. Now if we load, so load content for every so if you don't find it, there it goes. Come on, baby! Show me the money! Now we're looking for a database.json with our 6 products in it and in a dictionary format. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Woo! So now we have the ID as the key, so we can get quick access to this on the load. Let's freaking go! So loaded proc. So this is going to be a dictionary. And we're going to say loaded products key a product dot BRC ID equals to product. Yes! So now if we print loaded products, Oh yes, now this is for BRC ID and product in file content dot items, because there's our dictionaries now. We're going to product dict here. Product. Let's go. Alright, so then it printed our dictionary here, which has all of our objects. We got the load. Okay. So git add, git commit, add, save, load slash save, products into slash from database. Boom! Feature! Like. Gotta be like for that one, boys. Boom! Gotta leave a like for that one, my friends. Roger, Dodger. Okay. So what is this? What have we done here, right? What's the point of this? Well, now watch this. Watch this. Watch this. It probably will be, dude. Like, it honestly, like, if we're setting this up even better to where, like, we could have it be a full automated business manager. We're just, like, honestly, we're just entering into the world of, SaaS and CRMs. Should we go supply at Salesforce? Yo, I built the CRM. Check it out. So should I have this structured? I'm structuring these objects in a certain way. The found objects. And then I'm closing the home page, and then I'm running a timer as I loop through all the. So what we can do here. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, so I'm going to comment all of this out. Okay, I'm gonna comment all of that out, and I'll comment out my timer here. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to say testers, print testers, and then we're going to close the home page, and we're going to do this. So we're going to say for product. Okay, we're already doing that here. We're saying for product and Depop listings, so stuff that we found, right? We restructure it into this product. Why? Because I was doing something with structured products here, but I'm not doing this anymore. So could I just go like this? could I comment? So I don't even need product URLs. I don't need structured products. I just need to loop through my Depop listings. I need to say matched product from DB equals to loaded products dot get for the key of product dot brc id, right? We're going to say if matched product from DB, we're going to matched product from DB merge equals, can you do this with custom class product union equals, and then so we'll merge with the product that was found, and then we will call save products to testers. I don't know, I'm not a hacker. I know hacker. Let's say, can I union equals product and product. Okay, match product dot what's all this information that we found? Subprice, total price, subprice, total price, slug, sold, status, sold date, sold platform. I'm going to copy this. So subprice equals to product dot subprice. I'll say match product dot total price equals to product dot total price. We don't need that, we already have it. We don't need the description, we already have it. Depop ID we will need. Slug we need. Sold we need. Status we need. Sold date. And sold platform. We update those attributes and we close. Okay, so our database right now, we filled out. So let's see if we get this. If this goodwill stays here, then it's working. And if this float of 10.0 stays here for cost of good, it's working. Come on. Come on, show me the money. Come on. Come on. Gotta be like one of those horse races. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, what happened? Oh, no. Testers is empty. Empty? Why? Oh. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, so then it goes. Once the scroll completes, if product ID in Depop listings will continue, meaning that we already have it. Depop listings is a set. I say if product ID in Depop listings. Why do I have to say product ID in Depop listings? Oh. Depop listings is set. Why would I be checking Depop listings? So if product ID in Depop listings No. I'm gonna create a product off of it and add it in to Depop listings if it's there. Depop listings is set. So let's make Depop listings be a dictionary. And go Depop listings. Then we can say if product key of ID in Depop listings continue. Okay, then we'll go Depop listings key of prod they all will have a Depop ID, so it's probably smarter to do it like that. And then it's equal to prod. So then we check responses. I scroll to the bottom. Now Depop listings. Pen and paper in my brain. I swear. Okay, so then we have. So let's look up Depop listings. Where are we touching this? Make sure we have all of this edited is in there. For Depop ID and product in Depop listings dot items, we're going to match the product so Depop listing. Okay, so that's fine, we're not going to touch that one yet. Okay. So we're going to load in. So I'm going to delete this. So this will return back an empty dictionary. Load used item numbers. Right. Empty dictionary. For load products, we're going to open this and we're going to check, we're going to create objects. As we scroll, we're going to get the JSON, we're going to get the product dictionaries. If the product dictionaries for every product, if that product's ID is already in the Depop listings, then we're going to pass. We don't need to get it again. Else we're going to make the product and save the product key Depop ID as the key within Depop listings and the product itself. We then, after we get all of the products in Depop listings that were on the Depop, we loop through all of them and match the product and we're going to do match product.append so then here right, if match DB we're going to testers.append matched product from DB and see if we get it. Okay, so this is going to go through and this should save the 6 products that currently have Birdie Rose Close IDs associated with them. The first 6 are our tester products, and those have Birdie Rose Close IDs within them. No, didn't get it, 0. So this is save products. So we're calling save products on testers here. Okay, so we load the products. So we load. We then. So why aren't we getting products saved? Well, we're calling save on testers. Testers. Here. But this isn't getting any. We're gonna get loaded product. Well, there is none. We're gonna save. Okay, so we'll say here actually, if loaded products, right, then we'll do this. If there isn't any loaded products, then we're going to say elif product dot brc ID is not none. Elif the Birdie Rose Close ID is not none. We're going to testers dot append product. Okay, so if we run here, this will scroll through. It'll say, okay, there's actually no loaded products, so let's just add all products that have Birdie Rose close IDs into the testers and then save those. We're kind of just working around some testers. Okay, saving 6 products to JSON. Okay, perfect. So database JSON got our 6 products. Awesome. Okay, so now it's going to realize it has stuff in there. So if I go ahead, let's change cost of good to 10. Let's change source to goodwill. Let's change acquisition date to test. Let's change it to 2025-08-19. Let's make this for all of those. Let's make this this is null still, and then let's make this test dot I am and the images, we're scraping the images, so the images will get overrode actually, so no. So let's go Depop scrape down here, match product dot images equals to the product dot images, and we're going to go down here, and in our images I'm going to say images equals to a list and say test img. Okay. Now what should happen is it should detect that we have products. It should get the Birdie Rose close ID for each of the products. Object of type date is not serializable. That's right. Shoot. There comes a Python's JSON module only does serialize. So you just need to stir the date. Convert date to string. Okay, so where is this happening? JSON.dump product. Default equals to stir, it said. equals sister. Okay, yes, that should be okay. What? What's going on? What is this? Hey Augustus, new here and I want to get to your level. Is there a roadmap? Yeah, I have a Discord link down in my description. Everything for free there. Let's try again. Okay, this should give us all 6 products. Nice. Okay, so now if we change some stuff here. .10.0 Goodwill. We got the test image there. I'm gonna make this LOL. So that if this stays LOL, then it's working. Make this 2025-08-19. And I'll copy this for all of those. Okay, now let's run. Come on, baby. So that JSON should stay the same. It should stay LOL. Those stayed though. Okay, so it did work, but why did that override? Oh, I'm not including image down here. Equals to the product images, and the images that were found on the product was images.test.image. Perfect. All right, I think that worked. Let's go. Okay, watch. So if I change this stuff, I'll put the cost here as 10. Right, this one will revert back to its state because, no, sorry. Let's go. Let's go here. So we'll do actually. Right? So if I change, this guy is going to absorb the Depop information. So let's say I have null null. Null. This will be null. Null. Okay. Now if I run, this should override those nulls for everything Depop related and set it back while maintaining the source goodwill, the cost of good 10, and these acquisitions and list dates. No, it set it back. Confused. So we go through all the products that we found on Depop. If we have loaded products previously from the database, then we get the product that matches this based on its BRC ID. I'm confused. So this should be setting a matched product. Set price over price. Already did the sold. Sold date, sold platform image. Yo, what up, dude? Interesting. So, alright, chill. So if I make this size, so what if I put in a condition here of good, and I run the scraper? Right, so is this going to override our condition? No, because we're not touching it. No. So it's not overriding that, but then if I override, if I delete this and make this null and run the scraper, right? So the slug is null. What happens here? Does the slug come back because it was scraped off? The slug came back. This BRC ID is null. Yeah, because we don't have a title, right? Alright, you guys. I think I'm going to call it here for today. It's 10 p.m. for me. I stream every single day around 7 p.m. PST after my 9 to 5 job as a chemist. I have a degree in human biology and a minor in chemistry, and I've been working on teaching myself how to code and building cool projects like the one you're seeing here live on this channel every single day. So thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please subscribe and like if you're here.